study abroad, on YouTube you see this. And on Instagram, this. But in this video, we are gonna talk about the reality of study abroad, and I want to share with you not so ideal situations that happened to me when I personally studied abroad and how you can deal with them if they happen to you as well. To me, on my YouTube channel, it's the most important to be real and authentic and honest, and to not only share like the highlight reel of traveling and studying abroad, because let me tell you, there are also lots of negative side when it comes to that. So let's talk about the realities of study abroad. I'm really excited. It's gonna be funny. If you haven't already, make sure you join my free Facebook community, Girls Study Abroad, which is a place for girls all around the world who are interested in studying abroad. The link to join for free is down below in the description box. So the first reality of study abroad that people might not see when they watch my YouTube videos or look at my Instagram is that I'm actually not really liking my course at university. Obviously, not everything is bad about my course. Public relations is really what I want to study and what I want to do. For a very long time I was super disappointed with my course because I thought we didn't have enough class. The information we were given was really insufficient and I didn't really learn that much, and I thought that I was honestly just wasting my time here, I was wasting my money here, and I don't think I've ever shared this on my YouTube channel, but what I actually did is I applied to other universities and I tried to transfer into another university because I was so not satisfied with my course. We can read reviews, we can look at rankings, but sometimes there are still unexpected things coming up and we might not enjoy the course that we chose. So how I dealt with it is that I took action. I looked for alternatives. I looked if I could finish this course early. I looked if I can transfer universities. And I'm that kind of person, if I know that I have tried everything that's possible, I can relax and I can be okay, but if I just stay stuck and I don't take action, this is driving me crazy. What I also did generally about my life situation back then is I wrote down in my journal what was it that I did not like about life, right? Like, I really didn't feel good in Aberdeen. Everything was gray, it was raining all the time, and I changed it. So I went out to more coffee shops and restaurants. I met my friends more. I planned day trips and activities. I traveled. I flew to Spain. I visited my family at home. I really took all the action that was possible for me in order to live through that time without feeling completely miserable. Now, after all, I'm not transferring my university. I will finish my course in Scotland, but during that time, me taking action to change the situation I was in really helped me, and I think it will help you as well. So take action and take responsibility for the situation that you're in right now. The second reality of study abroad is that I got rejected from a ton of jobs. So before I went to uni, I've never had a part-time job because I was always busy with school and with dance, so I didn't really have any job experience. So I kind of had a hard time getting a part-time job, and I applied to so many different part-time jobs. For example, I thought I had this position almost safe at New Look, which is like a fashion store, but then they didn't want me because I would go back to Germany over summer. I went to an interview at Hollister and I thought it went really well, but then they didn't even respond to me and they didn't even say, yeah, no, thank you, we don't want you. And then one of my biggest rejections, which I can film a separate video about if you want to, is I applied for a cultural exchange program over the summer to live and work in Walt Disney World in Florida. I got through to the final stage of interviewing. I flew all the way to London and I got rejected. Rejection really hurts. But what I learned over the years is that rejection is always redirection to something better. And looking back, I think I wouldn't even been super happy in those part-time jobs, working in Florida in customer service and all of that, which really is not my thing after I tried customer service. Maybe if I've gotten all those part-time jobs, I would have maybe never started this YouTube channel. I would have never had the time to build my online business, right? It all eventually actually adds up and it all makes sense. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you want to see part 2, so 5 more realities of study abroad, because I have a lot of situations to share with you guys. The third reality of studying abroad, and this one really does suck a lot, is when you are sick and you are by yourself. Being sick, being by yourself, it really triggers a lot of homesickness. You just feel so miserable because no one cares for you and you're by yourself. I am a person, I always want to be positive. I always want to make most of everything. So I remember like in Toronto, I was like calling my mom and I was like, I feel so shitty because after that camping trip I went to in Toronto, I was so sick because I was basically freezing like the whole weekend. But anyway, Mom, I'm sick, but I still want to film YouTube videos. I want to go to coffee shops, but I can't because I have to stay in bed because I literally can't move because I'm sick. And my mom was like, okay, so what? You're sick, then watch a movie, then relax, then sleep. It's okay. It's okay to be sick and it's okay to let yourself feel bad a bit. Care for yourself, right? Maybe order in some food, talk to your parents, watch a movie, and just relax and let yourself be sick, let your body rest. The fourth reality of study abroad, and that also again has to do with jobs, is that my part-time jobs sucked. For example, I used to work as a PR for a nightclub, which meant that in the night, when it was freezing cold, I would stand on the street, I would talk to drunk people trying to get them into the club that I was working for, and all of that for £5 an hour, which is freaking crazy that I did that. I used to work at Burger King, which obviously not the coolest job either. And then after that, I used to be social media manager for someone, and that guy still owes me £500, right? He didn't pay me for my final month. And all of those things really sucked in the moment, but again, I took experience from it. No matter if it's experience for my CV or life experience that you should never work for someone if you don't have a contract with them, right? And what also really helped me is to just visualize what I would do with the money, even if not that much money came from the jobs. But for example, I remember going to Amsterdam after I worked as a PR, and a friend of mine, she said, now you can take all the money you earned and you can spend it in Amsterdam, and that is so great, right? And I was like, yeah, that's true. Try to visualize what you want to use the money for, and that will definitely motivate you to keep going. And also what I learned from this experience was it really motivated me to start my own business, or to actually do work that I enjoy and that I'm talented at, right? Like really put an effort to start my own social media business and to start my YouTube channel and to work remotely for people, right? It really motivates you as well. I was just editing the video and I realized that I deleted the last clip of this video. So I missed one point in the outro. There's definitely gonna be a part 2 to this video, but I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And yeah, let me know down below if you've ever had any fails when it came to study abroad, travel, anything that you probably wouldn't share on Instagram. I'm really curious to know. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!